I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Lund, that's good.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Mitchell outside. Return to MP. Fader on the way. Another miss by MP. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
From downtown, and again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Pagan with it. Outside Carrington. Trying to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Right side, MP. Doesn't go that time. Left side, it's Carrington. Inside, Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
The open shot by Lund. Rebound by Union Elite. MP with it. Martinez covering. Here's MP. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
the defense might think he'll miss when he's that open, but let's be honest, he usually won't.
SAC trailing here. Outside Pagan. Carrington. The three-pointer is off the mark. Out of bounds, it goes to SAC.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And it's SAC's ball. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Carrington for three. Bullock pulls it in.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
And MP gets it to go.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now here's Lund. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the three with confidence.
MP high post. Carrington's there. He's money on the shot.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To the middle. Lund misses. MP up top. Guarded by Carrington. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
What handles? He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And it's Sack with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Carrington for three. Bullock pulls it in.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
And good that time.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there. Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Now MP. He's got 25. The fadeaway. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Union Elite make a switch.
Shooting one.
Now here's Martinez, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Olsen. Here's Robinson, kicks it out to Carrington. 5 to shoot, and that one comes off the assist from Robinson. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
From Seth, Ivory Lund.
Outside MP for three. Sack with the rebound. Now Pagan returns it to Martinez. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington outside with just 5 to shoot. One with the pick. And again, Sack with the triple.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. And he can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
Yep, that one goes.
In a perfect world, you'd like to see a better shot selection than that.
And they double up Carrington. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now.
First team foul. Substitution for the attack from Seth, Austin. Austin Lund.
Here's Pagan. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lund, covered by Robert. 5 on the clock. Here's Pagan. Diaz grabs the miss. And they're on the break. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
On offense, here's Sack. Trailing by 19. Martinez outside. One with the pick. Carrington for 3. Rebound by Union Elite. MP outside. And a 3 off target. Pass to Carrington. Over MP. And it's Carrington missing the look. And Union Elite with possession. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game. From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the long J.
That right there is a good shooter. Can't let him get clean looks.
And it's Sack with the ball. Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. Will it go? Another miss by Drexel Carrington.
I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another 3. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Union Elite ahead, running away with this one, and plenty more to come right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now Carrington, they grab their own miss. Lund misses. MP outside. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Carrington for 3, gets it to go from long range.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching, not while the ball's in his hands.
And so here it's Sack. Outside, Lund. Carrington. Another miss by Drexel Carrington.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
On offense, here's Sack. Kicks it to Pagan. Now Carrington, now covered by MP. 6 to shoot. Carrington shot falls. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
And here's Pagan. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Lund, Park down low that time and gets hit with the 3-second call. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Jaden Samuel. Kevin
Union
Cole.
Elite with the ball. Outside, MP. Nails the baby hook.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And they double up Carrington. Outside, Pagan. Carrington. Pass to Martinez. Lund, covered by Robert. That one wide left.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought. Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And it's Sack's ball. Here's Pagan. Pass to Lund. Shoots over Robert. Lund misses.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Here's MP. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Carrington for 3. Kept alive by Sack. Kicks it to Pagan. And Diaz comes over to help. Carrington outside. Shot clock at 6. Again, Austin Lund missing. Union Elite with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's MP. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams will make a substitution.
MP for 2.
That one is no good. Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Ugh, cold in here, frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything or that he keeps trying.
Drains it from 17 feet out. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Now here's MP. That one goes. Count it.
MP.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Carrington with it. Pass to Olsen. It's Mecca. Here's Olsen. Hilton. Bird defending. Here's Olsen. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Look at Carrington picking up the slack, getting involved on the glass, and finding them a second chance shot.
MP outside. Launches it. Connects it from downtown.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Cunningham. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
MP outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?